I can see the beauty in the choice of animal to recreate this sculpture, but ultimately dog facing the wrong way, which is getting on my tits.
What do I look like? Every videographer's nightmare. In the SD card slot, a little bit of SD card has got jammed on in there. The light on sellotape to my head is because I'm using both my fingers to try and tweeze it out using something really narrow. Good night, absolute nightmare.
We task the Electric House family with recreating art classics with general household items. Jamie has chosen me, George Smith, art critic extraordinaire, who can tell by my scarf, to judge the entries and ultimately crown a winner. Let's get into it. Matt Butler, recreating Banana by Andy Warhol. Beautiful lighting, composition and choice of Banana, but ultimately lacking the signature to take this South African, to take this to the next level.
Steve here from Commercial Team, just checking in and letting everyone know what the word on the street is from Team Commercial. Loads of interesting conversations this last few weeks from our existing clients looking to get some advice on where to position their content. Those conversations have been coming from a good place. You know, they want to make sure that they're offering value and they're doing, they're creating content that's right for the time. Other brands aren't in that position, but they still want to remain visible. Really smart move, and the way that they're going to approach it is to, create content that's more affinity building, offers value, entertainment. So there's there's conversations going on around that, which is great.
So as we hit week 4 of work from home, we are still managing to produce content. We have such a talented bunch of filmmakers that are out there, and they're still making content from home. They're doing sort of recipe videos and things like that from a budget. And of course, we can still do on the tools content as well, from like domestic situation, whether it's in people's gardens, garages.
Number 2, Bethany Shaw recreating Balloon Dogs by Jeff Koons, using here the household item, the dog. I can see the beauty in the choice of animal to recreate this sculpture, but ultimately dog facing the wrong way, which is getting on my tits. Number 3, an supreme example here by Kay Griffiths, recreating The Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Beautiful uses here of tape measure, towel I believe, and other household crap to recreate this fine painting.
This is thrilling content. You haven't been working from downstairs, have you?
No, it's the first time I've done it. It's only because I was on a video call with KPMG that I needed to. The signal kept dropping out, but it was quite good actually. They had loads of Birmingham business owners. There's about 30 or 40 people on there, all basically just giving their experiences with the banks at the minute and what they're getting feedback wise. It was quite interesting.
Well, can't they just print some more money?
Because that's when your loaves of bread start costing like 15 quid and shit.
Inflation?
Yeah.
Inflation around the nation?
Inflation around the nation. That can be a little piece, Steve. Inflation around the nation.
Can you put copyright Kelly Craddock?
There you go.
How's your day so far though? Been productive?
Been productive, call was good. I've got a few sales calls later on, which is good, and then I've got to get some stuff off to the bank. On the whole, productive. Alright, thanks.
Say bye to the people.
Bye to the people.
Number 4, Jacques Mick recreating Der Schrei de Nathan by Edvard Munch, the famous screen painting. Beautiful, anguish, recreated, simple. However, no real household item, unless you yourself are considering yourself to be a household item.
There's also brands that aren't our clients that have contacted us for advice on how to position their activity. There's also some brands that have adapted their offering, so there's lots of, for example, like alcohol brands out there that have created online shops, so like a pub in a box type approach. So there's a few conversations going on around shouting about that.
We are reusing people's existing content, which isn't something that we normally offer, but when we can't get out and film for new clients, we're given the opportunity for them to provide us with existing footage, and what our production teams are able to do is edit that and turn it into something that works for our community. And naturally we can do insights. It's probably no better time for a brand to be out there talking to people and getting their thoughts, not just on the current situation, but on their sector, etc. As people have more time to fill out market research, surveys, etc. So there's many things that we can still do from a production basis, but also from the services we offer through Electric House with our communities.
Number 5, Bethany Shaw here with a second entry with The Girl with Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer. Don't know what that accent is. Perhaps the most fine recreation, if only the background was dark, to fully recreate this painting, almost like for like, exact. However, we come on to our final entry. Unexpectedly, another person in the office recreated Girl with Pearl Earring, Sam Matthewman, with one of the most beautiful images and recreations I have ever seen. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.